I don't know what it was. Gotta go to work in the morning. I'm enjoying what's left of my jerk chicken. Mm. I had a very quiet day. Mm-mm-mm. That's how you have a good day. I don't drink beer. I don't drink liquor. I drink this crap, but it's all good. Uh, I don't know. A lot of people saying, "Hey, you don't drink no liquor. You don't drink no beer. You don't smoke no ganja. Excuse me. You don't smoke no cigarettes. You don't date no women. You don't have no wife. You don't have no girlfriend." Nope. I walked away from that life in 2006. And I'm good because I don't have no woman screaming in my ear, worry about who's on my phone, who's on my Facebook, who's on my Instagram, who's on my TikTok, who's on my YouTube, who's calling. I don't belong to nobody. I walk in and out the door. I'm gonna do whatever I want, wherever I want, however I want. I don't have to pick no woman up from work. I don't have to go to no woman's house. I don't have to argue with no woman because I'm not showing enough love. I'm not being accused of cheating because I ain't sleeping with nobody anyhow. Been like this since 2006. I don't need none of that. I'm good without it. People talk about my baby mama, my baby daddy. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have no problems. My ex is driving me up the wall. I don't have no problem. My significant other driving me up the wall. I don't have no problem because I don't have no problem with my ex. And I don't have no significant other. And I'm not chained to no woman. I'm not gay, but I'm not down with companionship. And that's all to it. So, ladies, don't get mad because I say I don't date, I don't smoke, I don't drink. Basically, I live the lifestyle where I don't want the headache. Swish, baby. Backboard. And I just get to enjoy myself. I ain't got to worry about, oh, what's she going to say if I buy me a camera lens? Oh, what's she going to say if I get me a pair of shoes? What's she going to say? Ain't nobody say nothing because I ain't attached to nobody. I buy what I want, when I want, and do whatever I feel like doing because I ain't got to answer nobody as long as I don't break the law. Mm. See how quiet it is? Because I'm not in no conflict or nothing like that. Mm. I'm not being accused of anything. Oh, where you at? Who on your phone? Why you always on Facebook? Why you always on Instagram? And women get mad because like I do photography and I quote a lot of stuff. And they like, oh, he must be one of them church guys. Let me tell you something. I went to church. I was brought up in the church. But sometimes the church members are hypocrites. Because, let me give y'all a story why I don't go to church anymore. One Sunday, my grandmother didn't feed us breakfast, didn't feed the little kids breakfast, and she gave us money for the orphans for when we get to Sunday school. But we say Sunday school started at what? Maybe 8 o'clock, right? And you got all your little cousins with you. You got like maybe 5 or 6 little cousins. Ain't nobody had no breakfast. They hungry. They stomach growling. So you gotta go sit in Sunday school, and you still gotta sit through that little mediocre, the medium testimony thing, and then you still gotta sit there for the main service excuse me, because that's when my grandmother comes in during the main service. So, and then we gotta walk to church. So, well, I heard my little cousins saying, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. We walking. I walk with my cousin and her boyfriend at that time. And I made a decision. I said, okay, if all these kids is hungry, ain't none of us ate, I'm going to take the orphan money and I'm going to buy us all something to eat because we have to sit in church from Sunday school to the main service. I mean, we can't be sitting there and everybody got their stomach growling. Because then it's going to look bad on our grandmother saying how she sent us to church and everybody's stomach growling. No. I bought everybody a egg and cheese. I bought enough egg and cheese sandwich so everybody can eat. And that's what I did. So then when we got to church, everybody was all right. We started Sunday school. And it's always that part where they come around with that tray for the offerings or whatever. So I'm sitting in the back of the church, the seats right there before the vestibule, with my cousin's so-called boyfriend at that time. Right? So, my grandmother's friend is one of the, one of the ladies, the matriarchs of the church, as you can say, or whatever. She comes behind me and says, but man, you got orphan for Sunday school. I said, no, ma'am, I don't. So, she's shocked. Cause she knows, her and my grandmother are very good, close friends or whatever, you know. And then she comes back and says, "Oh, I know why you don't have no offering for us today, because you spent it smoking pot with him." I said, "No, ma'am." And I sat there and I didn't say anything else. So I don't know where she went. I think she called my grandmother. Or maybe she did. I don't know. So we sat there through Sunday school. And they had like the 11 o'clock testimony type thing, 11:30 type testimony type thing. We got to sit through that. And then about, I think it was 2 o'clock, 2:30. And the main service about to start, so the preacher's about to show up, huh? He about to give up the word, huh? You know what I mean, huh? So my grandmother shows up. I'm still sitting in the back seats of the church by the vestibule. And I don't know, maybe she must have felt something was wrong. She stood behind me. I felt her presence. And she said, "What's wrong?" I was like, "Can I speak to you in the vestibule?" So I said, um, let me explain to you what exactly happened after I left the house with everybody this morning. Bang. Nobody ate, none of the kids ate, and we had to sit in the church from Sunday school all the way to the main service when you show up. So I took the orphan money for Sunday school and I bought everybody something to eat. So then when Sister Sims came around and asked me for the orphan, I'm sitting in the back with a cousin's boyfriend, and I said, "No, I don't have it." So she felt kind of upset and she walked away, and then she came back and she said to me, "I know why you don't have the orphan, because you were smoking pot with him." So I told my grandmother, I said, "Yeah, Sister Sins with the fruit salad hat and the flowered dress accused me of smoking pot with him, with the orphan money that you gave me. And I bought everybody something to eat because we didn't eat when we left the house." Now, was I wrong? Was I wrong? No, I don't think I was wrong. So I told my grandmother, I said, "Okay, I don't know, maybe she told you something. I don't know what she told you, because she disappeared with the tray. So I told my grandmother, I said, "Listen, unless I get an apology from her, I would never step foot in this church unless it's a funeral for a family member. I renounce my membership as a member of the church." And I stopped dealing with the church aspect of life since. You see, when you got wicked people, they say the devil sits beside you. And it could be someone that's very high all up in the church, but they got bad intentions. So since then, I never went to a church. I never worshipped any type of church or anything like that. I respect them. I don't like holidays. I don't trust a lot of people. So I said, "Nah, I don't do church no more." I know about the Muslim faith. I know about the Christian, the Baptist, you know, but it's all good. Because I'm still the same person that everybody knows. I still have manners. I still have respect for people. I have respect for my elders. I have respect for everybody. But at the end of the day, you're not going to treat me any type of way and try to publicly demoralize me or slander my name. And that's what happened. So I'm not with that. So I stopped going to church. So when you hear me quoting the Bible or whatever, maybe that's some past memory and stuff like that. Because I used to read the Bible a lot. I remember when I was in high school, I was reading the Bible at the lunch table, and a whole bunch of kids crowded around me or whatever. And guess what happened? You know the devil came in the door, right? Whose devil? Was the principal. Had to go to the principal's office. Oh, you're causing a problem. You're causing a problem. I said, what do you mean? I was sitting there reading the Bible. It's not my fault that all these people came around me or whatever. I wasn't standing on the table preaching to nobody, whatever. I was just in my Bible. And people was around me. And what can I do about that? Oh, you can't read your Bible in the lunchroom. Oh, now I'm forbidden from reading the Bible in the lunchroom. Wow. Talk about hypocrite and the devil looking you in the eye. So, I was, a star athlete, basketball player, track star. I'm like, I can't mess up my sports for the Bible. If I do that, then I don't know. So I put the Bible. I said, I won't read the Bible in lunch. When I go to the lunchroom, I put the Bible in my locker. But people still kept asking me questions about the Bible. So I don't know. Maybe it's something in me, some type of spiritual inside of me or whatever. Because people gravitate to me, and people can talk to me. And I'm not looking through them. I'm looking at them. Because some people look through you to see what they want to see. They don't want to see what you feel. They want to see what they see. And see, that's the problem with a lot of people. See, a lot of people, when you acquire certain knowledge, spiritualists or whatever, sometimes it takes over. And then you inadvertently start verbally demoralizing people because you feel that you're above. You're not above people. You are supposed to be equal with people. Right? But some people don't see it like that. They figure, if they're an elder statesman, an elder woman in the church or whatever, everybody's supposed to bow to whatever they say. Oh, they're supposed to be 100% right all the time. Everybody's not 100% right at all times. Sometimes you have a hypocrite in there, in the mix of a church. Because they can go to church, be dressed up, and when somebody walk through the door with ripped up jeans and all that stuff, they put their nose up in the air. But remember, they was like that too. When they first started going to church, they wanted to be saved, they wanted to be baptized in Jesus' name and all that stuff. But now they on their high horse. But I lived a lifestyle of like this. If you're a child, I give you advice to steer you in the right direction. See, I wouldn't tell a kid, go get you a gun and do whatever you want to do. I'm gonna tell you now, you don't need no gun. That's bad. The only ones that's supposed to be carrying guns is police officers and court officers and stuff. To police the public. But other people were like, yeah, you need to carry guns. Nah, it's not my style. So, the person that I am, I walked away from the church. Said, listen, she doesn't apologize to me. I'll never be a member of this church again. But I will honor my family members that passed away that has had their services in the church. Because I'm an honorable man. If you lie on me for false pretenses or whatever, I can't deal with you. I don't care if you can be the closest person to someone close to me, but if you have that look or that perception of me, this disdain towards me, I can't mess with you. That's all. Bottom line. And I'm like that too. Like, relationship wise, I'm a very humble person. But if you gonna cheat on me or be find some type of reconcilable differences of us on purpose, then I'm not gonna fight you. I'm gonna tell you the door opens, the door closes. You go out the door. I'm not gonna chase you. I'm not gonna beat myself up the head. She left me. Maybe I'm not the man that fits all her needs. And that's it. And I'm very calm, very cool, very collected. And people don't understand it. Oh, he doesn't like. Oh, he doesn't think I'm sexy enough for him. See, there's two types of sexies. You can be sexy physically, but if you're not sexy mentally to capture my attention intelligently, then you're not sexy at all. So, in my mind, when a woman says to me, "Hey, you do bud," I used to drink Budweiser. I used to smoke bud, but I don't. So that's already telling me that she has a habit and she's trying to hook into me to feed her habit. That's not happening. 21 minutes. So people, let me tell you some ladies, I ain't got nothing against you, but I don't trust women that much. So I live a life without relationship, romantic, companionship tendencies. And that's it. So when I speak in general. It ain't directed, and I post in general. It ain't directed toward nobody. That's how I think. If it ain't right, it ain't right. If it's wrong, I'm gonna tell you about it. And that's it. One love, Smooth One Productions, and I'm out.